What are you doing here?
Today is a special day, right? So we came to spend some time with you and surprise you. Is it okay?
Oh, sure. Yes, you can.
Happy birthday, Stella.
Thank you.
Can I call you Stella?
Sure.
Can we start? Let's start. How do you describe yourself in 3 words?
Stella Ramola Dhinakaran.
Just kidding, right?
Yeah. Singer, songwriter, blogger.
I heard from your previous producers that when you were younger, you used to shoot a short story for one whole day. You used to be so naughty and give them trouble too. Is that true?
Yeah, I used to be a very perfectionist. So if I didn't understand anything, if I couldn't say a line properly, I wouldn't say it at all. So I would just stand there and just stay there. So everyone would try to convince me to just speak. I wouldn't even try because I would be so scared of messing up. So they would try to bribe me by buying a mango juice or biscuits and try to convince me to say, and somehow we'll get through the story.
Even now, we see same naughtiness in your niece Caitlin. Do you see it too?
Yeah, you can see it just in her smile.
Yes, we love seeing how she performs on stage just like you, holding the mic, raising her hands and dancing. Do you remember the first time you started performing?
Yeah, I remember, I don't remember the first time, but when I was younger, I used to stand in the middle of my siblings, hold their mic stands and just simply dance because I didn't know how to talk yet. But still I would go and just do whatever I knew.
Of course, we also enjoyed that cuteness. We used to know you used to be so shy off stage, then how did you have the confidence to perform?
So I used to say, no, I'm not going to lead worship, no, I'm just going to sing songs and leave because I was so scared of speaking or preaching or anything like that because I didn't want to mess up or say the wrong thing. But as I grew, I started connecting with more people, talking to them, learning about their problems, and I felt like somebody has to stand there and show them compassion and bring God's touch in their lives. So I said, I'm going to leave all of my anxieties, all of my fears and all of my weaknesses and let God use me and speak through me. I don't want to speak, I don't want to sing on my own. So from that time on, I felt like God's compassion started flowing through me and His miracle working power flowed through the prayers, and in that way I started letting Him use me. So it made it easier for me.
Even we enjoyed your worship. Do you think worshipping God is more valuable than preaching gospel?
I think when we worship God, it opens up our heart to Him. So when we listen to the word, it seeps right into us, and both of it goes hand in hand, both are important.
As you mentioned worship, can you please tell us your favorite song?
My favorite song to personally worship with is I Could Sing of Your Love Forever.
Can you please sing for us?
I could sing of your love forever. I could sing of your love forever.
Do you want a guitar?
Sure. Let me try. I'm just learning, so we'll see.
Over the mountains and the seas, your river runs with love for me, and I will open up my heart and let the healer set me free. I'm happy to be in the truth, and I will daily lift my hands, and I will always sing of when your love came down. I could sing of your love forever. I could sing of your love forever. I could sing of your love forever. I could sing of your love forever.
Nice singing, Stella. Why did you choose this song?
This song talks about God's love. So when we think about His love, that's who He is. God is love. So that's His core. So everything that He does flows from His love for us, the way He blesses us, the way He corrects us, the way He lives in us. Everything is because He loves us. So we can just sit there and simply just soak in His love and just sing of His love forever and ever.
Beautifully explained, Stella. If you weren't born as Stella Ramola in a family that is in ministry with a huge platform, what would you be doing with your life?
I think I'd still be singing, just not in the spotlight.
Good answer, Stella. It's too sunny here. Can we move to a new spot?
Sure.
Okay, Stella, whenever I see your story on Instagram, I see food. What's your recent favorite food?
I like baked goods, so croissants, buns, pastries, and there's this banana bread with the chocolate drizzle from the specific restaurant that I like a lot. But whenever I go there, they don't have it.
Oh, so sad, Stella. So there's a saying which says, tell me who your friends are and I will tell who you are. What kind of friends do you like to spend your time with?
I like people who are genuine, humble, and most of all funny and loyal.
So Stella, can you please tell us a bit about your friends?
I have friends from different areas in my life. So friends that I grew up with from school, or my cousins who have been growing up with me since the beginning, and they also are like my friends. Friends in ministry who have the same values and doctrines as me. They share with me and similar experiences. And also my friends in music, my bandmates, and yeah, God has placed them in my life for various purposes, to help me in my personal life, to help me in my music career, to give me comfort, to keep me in check when I'm doing something wrong. So it's not something that I have found on my own, but God has placed them in my life.
Of course you're blessed. What's your favorite spot to hang out?
My favorite place to hang out might be escape rooms. I love hanging out with my friends there.
Yes, we see that on your Instagram as well. Now let's talk a bit about your family. Who is the funniest person in your family, Stella?
Obviously me.
Yes. Who do you learn a lot from your family, Stella?
My mom shares a lot about her life with me, like stories from her life, things that she's going through in her personal life, or what she's learned from her parents, her grandparents, her uncles and aunts, and she shares all of that with me, how she used to be when she was living in her hometown, and that really inspires me and I take a lot from it.
Oh, perfect. What is one thing that makes you feel blessed to be part of the Dhinakaran family?
I think not just being in this family, but the people who treat me as their own family members outside of my own family. So people who don't even speak the same language as me, or haven't even seen me in person before, they shower me with so much of love. They pray for me every day, and they tell me everything that I've been doing by watching my videos and my music, and they send me gifts for my birthday. So I'm so privileged to have them in my life, and I think it's a great blessing that I get to experience their love.
Even when you're telling this, you're getting emotional. What is that one thing that you cannot live without?
My lip balm.
Uh-oh, girly girly.
Yeah, you've been drilling me with these questions for so long.
Okay, coffee break.
Okay.
Stella, quick.
What?
Are you ready for the rapid fire round?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Let's ask Stella's friends the same questions. Let's see who knows the best. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready and let's do this.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
She's definitely a night person.
கண்டிப்பாக வந்து நைட் பர்சன் தான். என்ன 2-3 வாட்டி அதுக்கும் மேலே காலையில் எழுப்பி விட்டு திட்டு வாங்கியிருக்கேன், அதனால சொல்கிறேன்.
சத்தியமாக மார்னிங் பர்சன் கிடையாது. ஷீ இஸ் அ நைட் பர்சன்.
I would say she's a night person.
Night person.
Indoor or outdoor?
Outdoor.
மோஸ்ட்டாக வந்து அவுட்டோர் பர்சன் தான். எப்போனாலும் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் இல்லைனா ஃபேமிலி கசின்ஸோட எப்பவுமே வந்து ஷீ லைக்ஸ் டு பி அரவுண்ட் பீப்புள் அண்ட் அவுட் சைட்.
That also depends, but mostly indoors.
I think she likes indoor better.
Indoor.
What was the best advice a friend has given you?
Always try to do what is right in the eyes of God.
முன்னாலெல்லாம் அட்வைஸ் அவள் குட்டியாக இருக்கும்போது கொடுத்துருக்கேன். இப்போ கொடுத்தா ஆரம்பிச்சாலே சிரிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடுறா, அதனால நான் கொடுக்கறதே இல்லை.
எல்லா பாட்டுக்கும் என்னையே கிட்டார் வாசிக்க கூப்பிடணும்னு அட்வைஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன்.
I think she should answer this question.
Let's see.
Original or remix?
Original.
She definitely prefers original songs a lot.
கண்டிப்பாக ஒரிஜினல் தான். ஷீ லவ்ஸ் ரைட்டிங் சாங்ஸ் அண்ட் நிறைய சாங்ஸ் எழுதியிருக்கா. இப்போ கூட நாங்கள் ஒரு ஆல்பம் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ stay tuned guys.
It depends, but I also think that she likes covers.
Remix with original flair.
Behind the scenes vlogs?
Behind the scenes?
நிறைய vlogs பண்ணுவா and she's very creative about it and that's kind of a talent also.
இப்போ நிறைய பிஹைண்ட் த சீன்ஸ் தான் வருது அவங்களோடது. ஸோ ஷீஸ் மோஸ்ட்லி இன்டு பிஹைண்ட் த சீன்ஸ் ஐ கெஸ்.
Vlogs, I think she prefers that better.
Vlogs.
Warm weather or cold weather?
Warm weather.
அது வந்து எனக்கு அவ்வளோ அக்யூரேட்டாக தெரியல. வார்ம் வெதரா கோல்டரா எந்த வெதராக இருந்தாலும் சூப்பராக தூங்குவா.
வார்ம் வெதர்.
Warm weather.
With such a busy schedule, how do you relax?
She likes to explore new restaurants.
வெளியில் போவா, ரிலாக்ஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வெளியில் போவா. நிறையா அவள் பார்த்தா தெரியாது, நல்லா சாப்பிடுவா. எந்த குசின் கேட்டாலும் எங்கே கரெக்டாக கிடைக்கும்ன்றதை சொல்லிடுவா. மோர் தாத்தாலேருந்து குல்ஃபி தாத்தாலேருந்து எல்லாரும் எங்கே இருக்காங்கன்றது அவளுக்கு கரெக்டாக தெரியும்.
ப்ராபப்ளி ஷீல் ஸ்பெண்ட் டைம் வித் அவர் ஃபேமிலி ஆர் எல்ஸ் எங்கள் கூட ஹேங் அவுட் பண்ணுவாங்க.
I think she likes to spend some quality time with her friends.
Hang out with my friends.
Who's on your gospel playlist?
Probably CC Winans, Carrie Job, Chris Tomlin or Toby Mac.
தமிழ் ஹிந்தி அதெல்லாம் நிறைய பேர் எடுத்து கேட்பா. பட் இங்கிலீஷில் மேபி ஜானத்தன் ரெனால்ட்ஸ் இல்லைனா டாரன் வெல்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி நிறையா கேட்பா.
ஜானத்தன் மெக்ரெனால்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் இருக்கிறாரு. அவரோட சாங்ஸ் வந்து நிறைய கேட்பா அவள். அண்ட் இன்னொரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் இருக்கிறார், டேனியல் டேவிட்சன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் இருக்கிறார். ஹீஸ் ஃப்ரம் இந்தியா, தமிழ்நாடு, சென்னை. ஸோ அவர்தையும் நிறைய கேட்பா.
Jonathan McReynolds, CC Winans.
So, how do you portray yourself in a photo frame? Okay, cool. Now let's take a breath and continue with deep questions.
Okay.
Okay, Stella, let's start now. What is the vulnerable moment you've seen in your life?
So when I first started my YouTube channel, Stella's Life, it was lifestyle channel, my vlog channel. So when I started that, suddenly one day there was a lot of increase in views, comments, subscribers. I was like, where are all these people coming from? I felt like everyone was watching me, watching my every move. So that was pretty vulnerable.
How do you react when you read the negative comments?
So in that channel when I started, a lot of people were commenting on the way that I lived my life, and I felt I'm just showing what I regularly do, how I live my life on screen. So what's the big deal, what's so wrong in that? And I try to explain my intention, try to make them understand, but obviously everybody has their own perspective. Everyone won't understand where you're coming from. So I then realized I should just stop focusing on that and start creating content for people who actually enjoy it, actually find it useful, and it might inspire someone to live a lifestyle that's pleasing to God.
Okay, Stella, people comment about your dress, right? What answer do you have for them?
I would say even if I cover myself from head to toe, people are going to say something or the other. So I try to dress the way that I feel comfortable.
What do you think could be the number one thing people learn from you?
I think people should learn that it's better to live a life that is right before God than to try and please people. So yeah, find favor with God first, and then everything will turn out right.
Good, Stella. Now in your turn live, we see that you play a game with the viewers. Now we are going to play a game with you.
Okay, a game for me itself, okay.
Can you spell Nebuchadnezzar?
Nebu.
Now in Tamil.
In Tamil? Let me write it and show you.
I'm giving you 5 points, Stella, for trying.
Okay, thank you.
Can you say it in Little Sweetie's voice?
You got 5 points.
Yes, let's move on.
Okay.
Your voice is not what people are used to when they think of a female voice, especially in our community. Have you ever heard someone criticize your voice?
I read this comment recently where they asked, why don't you sing in a high range? Why do you always sing in a bass voice? You're not like other female singers and stuff like that. But that's when I realized a lot of people on my stories and in the comments, they say your voice is healing, it's soothing, and so that's when I realized some people might like your uniqueness, some people might think it's like honey. So what I would say is what God gives you, which is unique, you should use it for His glory, and in that way people will be blessed through that. So you should not listen to all these negative things about your uniqueness, but continue to use it for His glory. And that's why I keep singing, even though I get comments like this.
There's always a nickname for you at work. Do you know what it is?
Oh no, what is it? Is it good or bad?
It is actually really good. They call you boss lady.
Oh, okay.
As the leader, what is your management style? How do you typically work with your employees?
So I like to work with them one-on-one, find out their potential, see what they are good at, and try to push that and make them give their best output. So I encourage them, sit with them, and help them learn new things so that they can give their best.
Is there any moment that you enjoyed working with them, Stella?
I like, my favorite is food-related shoots and a decoration involved, so that I can bond with them and it'll be fun.
I've heard many people admire you for your smile, but I've also heard some people asking if the tears you shed during worship is real or fake. Do you have glycerin?
So usually I have tears in my eyes because I care about something, so I get emotional when talking about things I care about, so be it sharing about God or praying for people. So whenever I pray for people, I take those their problems and their stories, and I imagine like what if it happened to me, and I cry for them so that God should end their suffering and listen to their cry, give them good health and heal them and deliver them. So from that compassion, the tears flow. So even when I talk about someone on their birthday or share something emotional, I get tears.
Then what about the tears you shed when you yell at us, Stella?
As I said before, I get emotional when I care about something. So you should be happy that I care enough to correct you.
Okay, Stella. What would you like people to say about you when you're not there?
I would like people to say that I'm genuine and I'm fun to be around and I'm kind.
Yes, Stella, you're very kind and genuine.
Okay, enough with buttering me up. I think I'm gonna go because I'm hungry. It's lunchtime, so
One more question, Stella.
No, that's enough.
We will be waiting for your birthday cake.